Breaking news. The president of Belarus claims that Vladimir Putin gave the West Ukraine's invasion as a gift. Naturally, this is a present for them. The Belarusian president continued, and here they started clinging to it to bring our space to its knees. According to Artyom Shraibman, founder of the Sense Analytics consultancy in Belarus, Lukashenko's reference to the gift is an admission that the unity of Western forces has caused Russia and Belarus to spend more money on the war. From Artyom Shraibman's perspective, the West is finding covert means to aid Russia's downfall. The analyst speculated that the president of Belarus had grown emotionally attached to Vladimir Putin, making it unlikely that he would make any other choice but to fight alongside Putin. According to Newsweek, UW-Madison professor of practice Mikhail Troitsky said, his point was rather that before starting the war, Russia and Belarus, and personally Putin, and Lukashenko as a mediator, exhausted all peaceful options to ensure their own security in the face of the Western onslaught on China. Via Belarus, Russia, and Eurasia, Lukashenko blames the Ukrainian and Western positions' rigidity since 2014 for the full-scale invasion of Ukraine. He emphasizes that the Minsk agreements, which Lukashenko is widely credited with helping to broker, were signed by a corrupt Ukrainian government. Lukashenko continued, he West rushed to exploit mercilessly the fact that Russia got stuck in Ukraine. With her physician husband and their 3 children, a home and garden, and a flourishing career as a neurosurgeon, Renata Gilsova had already accomplished a great deal in her young life. However, 33-year-old Gilsova was forced to leave her home, job, and country when she received a summons from a military enlistment office in the Siberian city of Omsk following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. As the mother of 3 young children, Gilsova initially believed there had been a mistake. However, Gilsova was told that she would be deployed to the front lines. The ladies working in the recruiting office were giggling and assuring me, "You'll be in the front line. In the trenches. You'll have a gun. Why are you so concerned? There are a lot of young men, you'll like it." Gilsova, who now resides in Almaty, Kazakhstan with her children, told her daughter. "I wasn't the only female doctor they considered sending to the front lines. Among my friends who have been called to serve in the war are female gynecologists and dentists. And some of them have babies," she continued. Gilsova's husband, meanwhile, received a medical deferment from military service. Gilsova believes she was targeted for mobilization because she participated in an early-on anti-war protest. Most of Gilsova's family is on the pro-war side. Her businessman dad thinks Putin should have invaded Ukraine a decade ago. Her oil company worker mother in Omsk claims that Gilsova is being paid by hostile governments to speak out against the war. Gilsova's now former husband is on board with the invasion. In a Russian court, he is now requesting full custody of the children. Gilsova worries that even if she is in Kazakhstan, Russian bailiffs will take her children away because of her anti-war stance. Gilsova tries to steer clear of discussing the war when she calls her parents in Russia because it always leads to tense arguments and her parents hanging up. According to Gilsova, everybody in the apartment block in Kazakhstan is friends with her. She claims that unlike her Russian relatives, the majority of her new friends and neighbors are in favor of the war effort being led by the Kremlin. Gilsova noted, "People are very nice, open, and friendly here, but I realized that locals support Putin. Everyone unequivocally acknowledges, it was high time, to launch an attack on Ukraine." A poll conducted in late November revealed a shift in public opinion in Kazakhstan regarding the war in Ukraine after the first year of the conflict. 2.5 times as many people as in a similar poll taken at the beginning of the conflict now say they support Ukraine, according to the polling firm Demascope. As of April 2022, only 13% of respondents were in favor of Russia, down from 39% in March 2022.